More often than not, the conflict that you have in your life is with yourself, not other people. Whether that be you stuck in your own head or suffering in some sort of way. Mental health and mental illness have been talked about a lot more in these last few years. There are plenty of tools at your disposal to help yourself. One of the key principles of helping yourself is self-love, self-compassion. Love yourself first. How are you supposed to love others or love anything without loving who you are first? When I was in high school, I had a really bad breakup. Bad in the sense of my own emotion. The conflict itself could have been handled a lot better if I was able to deal with my emotion and that I loved myself, but I didn't. The most conflict in that external conflict was with myself, not the breakup itself, but with myself. And for most cases, that's true with you too. With a lot of your conflicts, there's some conflicts that are not in this case, that are mostly external, but most of your conflicts are going to be internal. I mean, your question would be, how do I love myself when I hate everything about me? Well, what do you hate about yourself? And what can you do better? Can you put yourself in a better situation where you can love yourself? Are you spending most of your time dreaming that you were someone else? Or are you just dreaming to have certain things or certain attributes that you can totally achieve? You totally can achieve it. You 100% can achieve those attributes. If you want to be confident, you want to be proud, you can get those by practice and hard work. This isn't as stupid as something genetic, unless you're, unfortunately disabled, but there's still things you can do while disabled. I know plenty of disabled people that have made their situations a lot better for themselves. And if you're not disabled, count yourself lucky, because you can have all the potential that you can ever want in life. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it. And that's just not me saying, oh, good to you. It takes hard work. It takes a lot of hard work. It took me so much hard work to get where I am now, but I'm a lot better for it. Now we define self-love as actions. What can you do to help yourself love yourself better? Because this is going to sound stupid, and it's going to sound a little bit more like Jordan Peterson than me, but clean your room. Treat yourself right. Treat yourself how you want to be treated. Your environment shapes who you are, so cleaning your room first is a really good first step. And basic tasks like brushing your teeth, it actually works a lot of wonders doing those basic things, because it's like, oh, I feel great about myself. It's not necessarily amazing, but ordinary things make ordinary people amazing. You don't say to yourself, I did really good today because I woke up and I did my best and I gave it my all today. You don't say that about yourself at all. But that's what you need to start doing, is waking up every day, giving it your all, doing the basic things, and pat yourself for the back for it and keep achieving more. Because absolutely, no one is going to be perfect. You can't have the most perfect day, but you gotta be okay with knowing that you did your best. Now count how many days where you thought, oh, I could have done better. But that's just self-doubt. That's your own mind saying, oh, I could have achieved more. You probably could, but today you didn't. Accept that. Move on. Live another day. Have fun. Live life. The next step to self-love is look at the bigger picture. Realize what you have. You have a roof over your head. You're fed well every day for most of you. You're watching the internet, so I can assume that you have a really good life. Because a lot of people don't. They have to fight for their water, their food, and their shelter too. But you don't have to. And you should be grateful for it. You should be grateful for a lot of things. You have access to clean drinking water by just a thread of a finger. You're in a warm environment when outside it's cold or really, really hot. Yes, those are only basic needs, but be grateful for everything you have. Don't take for granted for what you got. But even be proud of yourself for achieving those things if you got them yourself. If you moved out on your own, or bought yourself something, or worked hard on your body. You have things to be proud of. Even for rich people, they take for granted for what they got, and a lot of rich people are even struggling with mental health. They don't have the perfect life that they wanted, even though they have the resources too, because they don't have all the knowledge that they need. Even rich people need gratitude and to be grateful and to self-reflect that they have things good and they did their best that day. So this is a universal problem that can be fixed with a universal solution, so anyone could achieve this. A Canadian hero of Terry Fox was diagnosed with cancer at a very, very young age, but that didn't stop him from achieving greatness. He ran halfway across Canada with a half a leg. He only had one full leg, and his other leg was a prosthetic, and he still ran and helped children and gave so much of his life for the funding of cancer research. He didn't let his shortcomings overcome him. He stayed positive. He was happy till his very end when he got cancer again and passed away in Thunder Bay. If you're Canadian, you know who he is because you run that Terry Fox run every year. But a lot of Americans who watch my videos who don't know who he is, but he's a national hero in Canada. However, I think his story should be shared here because he did great things no matter what overcame him. His leg, his stump was bleeding every day he ran. He ran miles and miles. To put this in equivalent, this is like running from New York past Chicago with only one leg. And the secret to his happiness is not what he achieved. It was knowing that he did his best every day. He got as far as he could, that his body led him. He knew he maybe did better, but he was happy with himself. He was happy with his friends, his family, which he loved most. Love and compassion can save all, so love yourself to save yourself.